What's going on? I want to explain here something. There's a phenomena that goes on probably in most of our lives, whether we're aware of it or not. But it's called UID, which means under influence of demons. And I mean, a lot of people don't recognize what being under the influence of a demon actually is. I mean, what compels people to get verbally abusive and verbally aggressive, or makes them just complain constantly and just they enjoy it. Well, it's like in the spirit realm, which you cannot see. There's something there that's feeding off of this life force, because what it is you're given your it's basically you're like pushing your life force out of yourself, and this thing's over there sucking up this soup, this I think it's electromagnetic soup, basically, or something to that effect, that it's generated from our bodies. And see, these demons, since they can't, get in everywhere, only some people are open doors. They go to these people, and through them they puppeteer, or they mannequin these people, and they speak through them. They're mouthpieces for demons and Satan, basically. And I mean, they're totally unaware of it. I mean, and I see it it overtakes people. Just like, I mean, here's another form in demons. You're just overcome by lusts. You know what I'm saying? And lust isn't just necessarily for just sometimes sexual related topics. Sometimes it's for things. It's for power. It's for merchandise. It's for control. It's for attention. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and demons can empower people where they are weak. The demon will influence you to pretend to be strong. Which, I mean, it's always, when it comes to demon things, that there's a big deception going on. It's like you take on the appearance of this big ferocious thing, but really you can really tell when you can see through the demon's act. You see there's a little mouse in there that's really just scared, and it's just trying its damnedest to just increase its influence by this negative force here. And see people do it all the time. Or when you see people that you know damn well they are lying, like you could prove it, and you even subtly try to give them a chance to come clean about things, and they just cling to that lie. I mean, I believe there's demonic influence a lot of times there as well. Even though some of these things can be just deeply psychologically rooted, but I'm seeing there's got to be something supernatural going on as well at the same time. There's like there's exchange going on. I mean, couldn't prove it to you scientifically necessarily, but I mean, just through empirical evidence. I've seen it my whole life. And I've seen a lot of different situations that people become under these influence of demons. I mean, a demon can give you this false confidence to where you walk around careless. A demon also can give you this feeling of, I'm entertained, so you kind of go into this artificial kind of reverse meditation where you actually open yourself up and you channel things. Instead of trying to block things out, you're trying to allow them in. Or it's like, even though, most of your awareness is on guard, that gap is where they'll come in. And a lot of times, like, once I stop, feeding my demons personally, the ones that have attracted themselves to me, that I see now they're starting to go, they're seeking out the path of least resistance. Who next? Who around me is susceptible, who's open, who is ignorant of this process, who has no defense. Because even if a demon comes over me, I can still fight it. You know what I'm saying? I can resist. I can recognize that, hey, wait a second, man, I'm being influenced here, or other people's demons are going out of their way to enrage me and light me on rage fire, so that when I contend against in the same manner that they're coming against me, the demons just sit there and just, it's like it's like when you go to a strip club and you throw a wad of money and they say make it rain. Well, these demons are sitting there and we're making it rain for the demons, and then they're just laughing at us, getting stronger. That's when they'll go away after that for a while, because they're full. They'll stalk you when you're starving them, though. The only way you starve them is through doing things that ain't fun for demons. Like, look, you can't be out, causing mischief. The more mischief and mayhem and havoc and chaos that you can bring into a situation, is the more these demons will attach themselves to you, because it's like free money. Like, like you're just a ATM spitting out money, making it rain for the demons. Why wouldn't they come? And the people that are unaware of this whole this cat and mouse game here,
do you want to come?
They
do you want to come?
Let me finish this video.
How long?
I don't know.
Okay, then you miss out.
When they fucking when they're unaware, there's just no protection. There's no self-defense. I mean, here's the thing. Even if you're an atheist, Darwinist type person, I mean, you're totally open. At least if you're a New Ager and Wiccan witchcraft worker, you understand that these things are real. So they actually know what I'm talking about and that it's real. Because, I mean, there's one thing that at least the Satanists, the Luciferians, the witchcraft workers, the mystery schoolers, they understand demons are real. They understand angels are real. And the only people who don't know this are the super not so scientific science types. When, I totally believe in science. Science is like this. It's like math. It's either it is or it isn't. And science is just like math. So most things that people pretend, then, they obscure the evidence to make it seem that it's impossible. But if you really go study even a lot of the greatest scientists, they were kind of occult dabblers. So where did they come privy to some of this information about the workings of, like, you could say physics, but to some extent multi-dimensional physics, parallel dimensions, light, sound, molecules. This is multi-dimensional, because even using a microscope to see something, it's like you're bringing this other dimension that we can't see with our naked eyes or our senses into a realm which we can see it now. I mean, this stuff is all scientifically sound, and it's very well possible, but people are just detached from it. So, once again, a demon, as long as a demon can help influence you to keep you ignorant of their very existence, there's no way you can ever have any defense against them at all anyway. Because, most people, when people exhibit emotion, it's about 70% of them are negative and only 30% of them are positive. I mean, it just works that way. People like to exalt emotions because there's a reason for that. Because most of the time, emotions will make you act different despite your brain. You know better. Man, maybe I shouldn't say this mean thing to this person, but because your emotions are all inflamed, they fucking it short circuits the mind. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of the ways. See, demons will influence your emotions to bypass your mind, so you can do this certain action that they can feed off of. This is kind of how I see how it works here.